Hello book lovers, I'm back with yet another book tag. This one was created by Jen Campbell and is called the author A to Z tag. All you have to do is go through your shelves and pick out an author for each letter of the alphabet. Now, get ready for some serious book porn. A is for Kate Atkinson and her novel Life After Life. This is the story of Ursula Todd, who gets to live her life again and again until she finally gets it right. B is for Laurent BINET and his book HhhH, which means Himmler's brain is called Heydrich. And yes, this is a novel about the assassination of Reinhard Heydrich. C is for Truman Capote and his book In Cold Blood. In Cold Blood reconstructs a 1959 murder of a Kansas farmer, his wife and his children. D is for Junot DIAZ and his novel This Is How You Lose Her. This is a story about love, passionate love, maternal love, illicit love, fading love. E for me could only mean Bret Easton Ellis, and this is his first novel, Less Than Zero, set in the 1980s in Los Angeles. This is a book about sex, drugs, violence, you name it. F is for Emma Forrest and her memoir, Your Voice in My Head, in which she chronicles her battle with depression, self-harm, and her road to recovery. G is for Charles Graeber and The Good Nurse. This is the true story of Charles Callan, who is believed to be implicated in as many as 300 hospital deaths. H is for Matt Haig and the Radleys. The Radleys are your typical middle-class family, only they're vampires. I is for Eowyn and the Snow Child. Set in 1920s Alaska, this is the story of a barren couple who come across a young girl who just mysteriously appears on their land. J is for David Jackson and his crime thriller Pariah. This is about a New York police detective who finds his cop partners murdered, and he has to solve the crimes because all the suspicions fall on himself. K is for Daniel Keyes and Flowers for Algernon. This is the story of Charlie, a floor sweeper with a low IQ who agrees to take part in an experiment to enhance his intelligence. L is for Choderlos de Laclos and Dangerous Liaisons. This is a story that depicts the decadence and the moral corruption in pre-revolutionary France. M is for Anthony Mara and a Constellation of Idol Phenomena. This book is set in Chechnya in 2004 and tells the stories of three people whose lives and destinies intertwine. N is for Vladimir Nabokov and Lolita, a 50-something professor meets the light of his life, the fire of his loins. O is for Elena Yayemi and Boy Snowbird. This is a novel about three women and the strange connection between them. P is for Alexander Pushkin and his brilliant tragic poem Eugene Onegin. I don't have a cue, but I want to read Matthew Quick's The Good Luck of Right Now. R is for Erich Maria Remarque and All is Quiet on the Western Front, which is a novel about the First World War. S is for Maria Semple and Where'd You Go Bernadette, a ridiculously funny novel about Bernadette who goes missing and her daughter who is frantically trying to find her. T is for Colm, Toibin and the Testament of Mary. And Mary is the mother of Jesus, and this is her testament as to how she lost her son and now she's living in exile. U. I didn't find any in my personal collection, but I'm choosing John Updike and The Witches of Eastwick that I really want to read. V. V is for Kurt Vonnegut and Slaughterhouse-Five, an anti-war novel about the Second World War. W is for John Williams and his novel Stoner. The novel centers around Professor Stoner's academic and personal life. X. I don't have a clue, and please feel free to recommend me any authors whose last name begins with an X. Y is for Richard Yates and Cold Spring Harbor. This is another one of Yates' novels about married life and the trouble that comes with that. Z is for Markus Zusak and The Book Thief. The Book Thief is narrated by Death, and the story is set in Germany during the Second World War. That was it. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.